Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to Pro Lingo Talk. I'm Kaif, and I'm honestly so happy you're here with me today. And yes, I am not alone. Sitting right across from me, smiling as always, is Emily.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Kaif. It feels great to be back on the show. Every time we sit together for a new episode, I feel excited because I know our listeners are learning something new, something helpful, and something they can use right away in real life.
Exactly. And today's episode is very simple, very gentle, and perfect for beginners. We're going to talk about something everyone can relate to, our day. Not a fancy day, not a special day, just our normal day, morning to night. The small, everyday moments that help you learn natural English.
Yes, and you'll hear many useful verbs, actions, and phrases that you can use when describing your own routine. You'll hear them again and again in different ways so that they feel natural to you.
Before we begin, if you enjoy this podcast, please follow Prolingo Talk so that you never miss our new episodes. It really motivates us to create more helpful lessons for you.
And we love hearing from you, so feel free to share your own daily routine in the comments or send us a short message. It really makes us smile.
All right, Emily, let's start. Imagine it's morning. The world is still quiet. The sky is slowly turning from dark to light. What's the first thing you do?
Honestly, the very first thing I do is open my eyes slowly and try to remember what day it is. Sometimes I wake up gently, sometimes the alarm wakes me up, but usually I wake up at around 7.
That sounds peaceful. I think our listeners should remember this phrase, wake up. It's simple but important. For me, I usually wake up a little earlier, around 6:45. Not too early, not too late. Just enough time to prepare for the day without rushing.
After you wake up, what do you usually do next?
I sit up slowly, stretch my arms, and get out of bed. That phrase, get out of bed, is another useful one. It simply means to stand up from your bed and start moving.
Yes, and right after that, I usually walk to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water because it helps me wake up fully. Then I brush my teeth.
I think most of us start the same way. After brushing my teeth, I look in the mirror for a second, just checking if I look awake or still half asleep. Then I wash my face as well. That splash of cold water feels like my brain finally says, "Okay, Kaif, let's begin."
That's so true. And after that, many people go to the kitchen. What about you?
I walk into the kitchen and make something warm to drink. Sometimes tea, sometimes coffee. It depends on my mood, but mostly tea. Then I prepare a simple breakfast, maybe toast, maybe some fruit, sometimes eggs if I have time.
That sounds good. I also make something simple. Usually, I drink coffee because it makes me feel awake. I toast a piece of bread, spread a little butter, sometimes have an apple, something light.
After breakfast, I go to my room and choose my clothes for the day. I get dressed slowly because mornings are calm for me. Putting on clothes is another useful phrase, get dressed. You'll hear it everywhere.
I get dressed too, and if I'm planning to go out, I put on my shoes.
Welcome back, dear listeners. If you're still with us, that means you're truly committed to improving your English every single day, and that makes me genuinely proud. I'm Kaif, and sitting right here with me is Emily, ready for another long, relaxing conversation.
Hi again, everyone. It feels wonderful to continue this journey with you. The best thing about long podcasts like this is that you hear natural English again and again. The repetition helps you remember the verbs, sentences, and rhythms of real conversation.
Absolutely. And today, we're continuing our exploration of a simple but meaningful topic, our day. In the first part, we walked through the basic routine from morning to night. But now we're going deeper. We're going to talk about the small details, the feelings, the moments in between, the little habits that make a routine feel alive.
Yes, because language doesn't grow only from big actions. It also grows from tiny moments, like how you sit, how you think, how you breathe when you start your day. Even those things can become part of your English expression.
Exactly. So let's dive in. Imagine this.
You've woken up, washed your face, had breakfast, and you're ready. But every morning has a mood. Some days you feel energetic. Some days you feel slow. Some days you want to do everything at once. Do you relate to that, Emily?
Oh, yes, completely. Sometimes I wake up feeling like I can finish all my tasks in 1 hour. Other days, I feel like I need an extra blanket, extra sleep, and extra motivation. But no matter how I feel, I try to keep one habit, taking a moment to breathe before starting the day.
That's such a healthy habit. I do something similar. After I get dressed, I sit for a moment on the edge of my bed, close my eyes, and think about what I want from the day. Nothing complicated, just a simple thought like, let today be peaceful. It helps me start with clarity.
I like that. It's gentle, and gentle habits are the best because they're easy to follow every day. And these small habits are also part of your daily routine vocabulary. For example, sit quietly, take a breath, close your eyes, think about your plans.
Yes, beautiful phrases. Learning vocabulary doesn't always mean big, flashy words. Sometimes the simplest words carry the most power.
After this quiet moment, what do you usually do, Kaif?
Well, if I'm going out, I check my bag. I make sure I have my keys, my phone, maybe a notebook. I also check if I closed the windows or turned off the lights. These small actions, check, make sure, turn off, lock the door, are everyday English verbs that learners should practice.
True. When I step outside, I always notice the light. The morning light has a special energy. Sometimes it's warm and golden. Sometimes it's soft and cool. Sometimes it feels sleepy, like the sun is also waking up slowly. And the weather affects my mood. If it's cloudy, I move a little slower. If it's bright, I feel lighter.
Weather plays such a big role in our day. It shapes our routine without us even noticing. If it's raining, I might take an umbrella. That's another simple action. Take an umbrella. If it's sunny, I might wear sunglasses. If it's cold, I put on a warm jacket.
And if it's windy, I hold my hair so it doesn't fly everywhere.
Yes, windy days are always interesting. My hair isn't long, but even then, it becomes messy.
For our listeners, these weather-related actions are great vocabulary. Wear sunglasses, take an umbrella, put on a jacket, feel the wind.
And after I step outside, I usually take a deep breath. The air smells different in the morning. Fresh, quiet, maybe a little damp from dew. I often say to myself, "Good morning, world," even if it's just a small thought. Such little phrases help you practice English naturally, without feeling like studying. Then I start my walk to work, or to school, or just around my neighborhood. I notice small things, birds singing, neighbors leaving their houses, cars passing by. I might say to myself, "It's a busy morning," or "It's so peaceful today." These observations are perfect for practicing simple sentences and natural expressions. Sometimes I meet friends on the way. We exchange quick greetings. "Good morning," or "How are you today?" Emily, greetings like these are so important, right?
Absolutely. They're small, friendly, and they keep conversation flowing. You can practice them anywhere, every day.
Once I reach my destination, I settle into my day. I check my tasks, organize my desk, or maybe grab a cup of coffee again. Even here, small verbs and phrases like sit down, check my phone, write a note are everyday English. Throughout the day, I keep noticing actions. I stand up, stretch, walk to the kitchen, talk to someone, make a call, all simple, all English. Emily, what about breaks? How do you describe your small breaks?
I usually step outside for a short walk, or I make tea, or just breathe deeply for a minute. Actions like take a short walk, make tea, breathe deeply, these are simple but very real.
And after the day ends, I return home. I take off my shoes, hang my jacket, maybe play some music or read a little. Phrases like take off shoes, hang my jacket, play music